okay, but I would watch it if I wasn't watching kids and kid shows. But that's because I got kids. But
Your Honor, I don't know why she's so mean to me. Like,
Here
I
go
don't
the tears.
understand.
Here go the tears.
A mother-in-law sues her future daughter-in-law in a startling family drama, claiming that she is not helped with childcare duties. On the surface, it appears to be a straightforward case of a heartless daughter-in-law. However, don't jump to any conclusions just yet. A startling discovery made over the course of the investigation will make you reevaluate how you see family relationships and social norms. You'll be left wondering about the mother-in-law's genuine intentions. Let's examine the specifics of this contentious legal dispute and discover the real cause of this family's startling conflict.
Hi.
Future daughter-in-law.
Baby mama.
Future daughter-in-law.
And Tracy. So Tracy leaves the kids with me and didn't come back to check on the kids, haven't done anything, just dropped them off and took off and expects me to take care of the children with no money. She didn't drop food off. She didn't leave any clothes. She didn't do anything. Tracy says she works all the time. That's what she tells me.
Okay.
That's where she is. So she hasn't done anything with the kids.
Okay.
And they're small kids. They're 3 and 4. I'm trying to deal with a 3 and 4-year-old while she runs around and does whatever Tracy decides she wants to do.
Okay. Is her name Tracy?
Yes, Tracy. Tracy, I guess is what it is.
It's Tracy, Judge.
Okay.
It's not that hard. It's just Tracy.
Oh, okay.
So special. She's very special.
According to your son, I am.
Okay. Tracy.
You just
What
got
is-
the best
what's
taste
your
in
last
women.
name?
My name is Tracy Smith, Judge.
Smith. Okay.
Yes, and I'm prepared. I watch your court hearings on Zoom and the
Kiss
other
it
courts.
up. Are you really
So I'm-
kiss it up?
Excuse me. There's nothing wrong with watching hearings on Zoom. That's not kissing up.
It just sounds like a kiss up to me.
No. Well,
That would be Tracy. What would be her?
Okay. Mrs. Miller, we're going to be nice and respectful.
I apologize,
It's not
Your Honor.
kissing up if she is watching court on Zoom. That's why we live
Yeah.
stream, so you can watch it. And a lot of people watch it to get prepared. I see you have your notes there.
Yes,
I see that she has notes there. That's okay.
Yeah, it is okay, but I would watch it if I wasn't watching kids and kid shows. But that's because I got the kids. But
Your Honor, I don't
understand.
know why
I
she's so
understand.
mean to me. Like,
Here
I
go
don't
the tears.
understand.
Here go the tears.
Okay,
Here go
hold
the tears.
on. Miss Smith, I'll get over to you in just a moment.
The mother-in-law's true nature is immediately evident after just 2 minutes of this contentious court case. To put it mildly, her nasty behavior and astounding sense of entitlement are astonishing. She is using insults and disdain, rather, than a compassionate and understanding response to the matter. Her preference for conflict over resolution is astounding. And believe me when I say that this is just the beginning. Hold on tight, because things are going to get much worse.
Mrs. Miller,
Yes.
you said she dropped the kids off and go do, how do you know the things that she do?
She claims she's working, but she claims she has no money. I'm trying to figure out how that works. How do you work but have no money for your children? I mean, I'm confused because I don't understand that.
How long have the children been with you?
6 months.
6 months. And who dropped them off to you?
She did.
Okay.
Tracy.
I'm assuming the two of you don't get along.
She's not my favorite person.
Oh, okay.
She's really not.
I mean, well, why is that?
I just
curious.
because she lies. She's not taking care of her children. She tricks my son into having children with her.
I did not
just
trick
don't
your son
understand.
into my bed. I
I
didn't
don't
trick your son into my bed. He got there
She kind
voluntarily
of got a
That's
point.
what you offered.
and very happily,
That's
might
what
I
you
add.
offered. So he got in the bed.
Okay, so how do you know their relationship?
My son tells me things.
Right.
And
You
then-
only get it, hear me out, you're only getting information from your son. And I'm not saying that your son is not being truthful, but that's just one side of it. There's always another
I mean, I
side.
see stuff.
And it seems like you're very passionate about your grandchildren.
Yes, I am.
So you should at least pretend to get along with their mother. I mean, she did drop the kids off to you, so she must trust you, right?
I don't say anything bad about her.
Wait
to
a minute,
the
wait a
children.
minute. She did trust you enough to drop the children off to you, right?
Or yes, or she had no one else.
Okay, but even still, with having no one else, she could have put the kids.
By leaving the children with her mother-in-law, the daughter-in-law demonstrated an extraordinary level of confidence. However, she has received taunts and insults in place of appreciation. It's a depressing illustration of how some people Don't value other people. The actions of this mother are an excellent illustration.
Isn't it fair to
Part of my
say
son's idea.
part of your son's idea to do what?
Drop the children off to me. She probably didn't think about it.
Okay, is that a bad thing?
No, it's a good thing. I'm just saying she probably didn't contribute to that. It was probably his decision. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not
She
following
probably
what's
would have
the
just
issue.
left them with anybody.
Your Honor, I'm
He
gonna
probably-
object. I object, Your
What
Honor.
you objecting for? You ain't
Okay,
no attorney. Are you objecting?
Wait, she has the right to object. Both of you can object.
Oh,
you
I didn't know
represent
that.
yourself.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay,
Yeah.
now I'm listening.
Now, what is
I
your
can
objection?
object.
That's not true.
Okay, what is your legal objection?
But it's not true.
All right, so that's not a legal objection.
Not an attorney.
So it doesn't matter. She watches court on Zoom, so she is learning how to represent herself.
Right.
Let's not knock anyone for
That's
trying
true.
to represent themselves.
That's true.
not a legal objection, unfortunately. So I'm going to allow her to keep speaking, okay?
Okay.
Okay, now, Mrs. Miller, is there anything else you want me to know? Well, before I go there, let me ask you a question. Did you all communicate at all about why the children were being dropped off to you?
My son is in the military.
Okay,
So Tracy, should be taking care of the children.
okay.
But she got this new career that she has to worry about. So
That's a good thing, right?
Yeah, if it'll keep you away from your children, no.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
And you said 6 months they've been with you.
6 months.
Was there a discussion about it being a temporary thing or was it just permanent?
Temporary.
You told me it was going to be temporary.
I told your son it was going to be temporary.
You didn't tell me.
After 6 months, a pattern appears. The daughter-in-law is rarely there, but she drops off the children. The mother-in-law dismisses the daughter's worries and heedlessly supports her son, rather than asking for the whole truth. Even though it's not ideal, there can be good reasons to put off childcare. The mother-in-law, however, won't listen. This case is going to take a crazy turn, and it will only get more ridiculous, so buckle up.
Getting with your son directly about the things that she and your son discussed, but your son is not really relaying it to you as though he spoke to her about it. That's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like, but my son would lie. He would make up things.
He wouldn't lie, but you would.
Okay, wait a minute. So you said your son wouldn't lie. Did he tell
Did
you?
she just call me a liar, though? Did you just call me a liar, girl?
I don't think she said that. I didn't hear that word. Yeah, I don't think she said that word.
Gift for rewriting
Okay,
reality.
Miss Smith, we will get to you shortly.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it. Okay?
I should know that by now. I watch the court all the time. But I won't do it again.
Okay,
Gotta watch
thank
them
you.
YouTube's a little closer next time.
Okay, that was not
I'm
nice.
sorry, you did be nice.
Miss
I
Miller,
apologize.
you do not have to act like that, okay?
I know.
Now, when we first started talking, you said she was your son's baby mama, and I believe she said they were engaged or fiance or something.
Nah, they ain't.
So couldn't it be that your son doesn't tell you everything?
She got a ring on.
I mean, I thought I heard her say that.
So you got money to buy a ring.
No,
but
your
you ain't got
son-
money for the kids.
Your son.
But you took the ring. You should have said, no, give my mama the money give your mother the money for the babies.
Okay,
No, but you
is
put the ring on so you can
Mrs.
flash it.
Miller,
Flash it.
Mrs. Miller, Mrs. Miller,
Flash it again, girl.
Mrs. Miller, it's a beautiful ring. Now, is there anything
Sure
else
is.
you
But
want
like
me
it
to
costs a
know?
little money too, though.
And it sounds like that's a conversation you need to have with your son on another day. Is there anything else
There's
you
no
want me
proof
to
that
know?
he paid for that, though.
Is there anything else you want me
No,
to
Your
know?
Honor, that's it.
Okay, so I can move over to
The mother-in-law has gone too far in her constant attempts to damage the daughter-in-law's reputation. She is disrespecting not only her daughter-in-law, but also the mother of her own grandchildren by interfering in her son's marriage. She is obviously motivated to collect child support at all costs. Leave a comment below with your opinions on this unhealthy dynamic.
She absolutely has not had my kids consistently for 6 months.
Okay, how long have Ms. Miller?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
Ms.
just making
Miller?
notes on what she was saying. I apologize.
Yes, you can quietly
I
make notes.
apologize.
Quietly.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So her son and I are very much so in love, and he just recently joined the military.
I'm sorry. I should have had some water before I said I apologize.
He recently joined the military. He's deployed right now. He's probably going to flip out when he finds out what his mom has done by bringing me to child support court.
So he doesn't know that.
No, he doesn't know yet.
Oh.
Well, he doesn't know. I haven't been able to talk to him yet because he's on deployment. So unless she told him, my understanding is he doesn't know. I just got his papers handed to to me like maybe 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago.
To be here.
Yes, and I've emailed him, but I haven't got a response yet. He has limited access right now. So.
Okay, so it is indeed a fact that you dropped the children off to grandmother 6 months ago.
Yes. So the court knows I'm a influencer, and I hate saying that because I'm still growing right now. I'm in
Okay.
the growing stage. And so I do like travel blogs and things like that, which require me to travel.
Subject, question. Which one can I do
Excuse
the
me.
question? What she said. What's an influencer? What is?
So
what's
what
the
is your
Tracy
legal
doing
what is
now?
your legal objection?
The legal objection is that she lied.
That's not a legal objection. And there will be
Falsifying information. Falsifying information. What's
Okay.
an influencer? What's that she says she does?
okay,
So
that's
that's false.
all right, that's not a legal objection either. So I'm going to allow her to finish because then maybe you can hear what an influencer is.
Okay.
All right.
That works.
All right. Continue.
I don't get paid a lot. Mostly they just kind of cover the expenses and stuff on growing my channel. Before he deployed about 7 months ago. And he did not want me to give up my growing career. I'm starting to get a lot of traction on social media. And so he told me that he talked to his mom and agreed that she would take care of the kids while I have to travel. And I don't travel for like a month at a time. I'm gone maybe 5 days to 7 days, and I'm back 2 or 3, and I get my kids. And then if I have to travel again, I leave them with her. You know, I don't have my mom. And so when I got in this relationship, I wanted to have a good relationship with her, and I don't know why she's so mean to me. Like, I have beautiful children with her son, and I'm a good person. And so if she doesn't want to take care of them or help me,
A closer examination demonstrates the daughter-in-law's sincere love for her kids. She must put their needs first, even if it means giving up quality time, because her husband is deployed. Her mother-in-law chooses to be unforgiving and insulting, instead of demonstrating empathy in the face of this harsh reality. This poisonous conduct is just getting worse, and will soon become even more repulsive.
travel videos, and you know they're young right now. I hope when they're older, you know, my fiance and I plan to integrate the kids and do like family trips and show how to travel on a budget. Like we have a plan marked out for it. That his deployment right now, you know, he's going to get out of the military when his term is up. This time he's not re-enlisting.
Okay.
So if she's not willing to help us, like, you know, my fiance said, I'll take them back, but she doesn't talk to me. And I send them with food and groceries when I have to travel. It's not like, you know, not to mention, my fiance, when he's here, we live together. We're happily together. My fiance pays, she's on our phone plan. My fiance pays like some of the bills at the house and stuff. So while it's not maybe coming from me directly, it's from our household.
Okay, I understand.
We're getting married. If he gets permission for leave, we're going to be married. Whether she likes it or not, whether she's there or not, we're going to be married.
Okay. I see what's going on here. It sounds like a lot of miscommunication going on, not only between she and her fiance, well, not necessarily between the two of them. I believe that based on what she just said, they knew what they were doing, but your son is not communicating with you, and the two of you aren't communicating with each other.
But Your Honor, she says that he was sitting doing the paying part of the bills. He's always paid part of my bills. That was before the children came. So for her to say he's paying the bills for the children, he's not paying those bills for the children. He's always taking care of his mother.
I don't think that's what she meant by that. I don't believe that's what she meant. And
Your
in
Honor,
order
you
for
just don't know Tracy. You just don't.
Well, it sounds like you don't know a whole lot about
You just don't.
their relationship. You didn't even know that this is about to be your daughter-in-law.
Hi, Mom.
Girl, don't say that to me no more. I had a nice girl picked out for him to live down the street. Keisha was sweet. He went to school with her. He could have had a nice girl and stuff. And then he went and got this girl right here because she did things with him that little Keisha wasn't going to do. But that's neither here nor there. I don't want to slander her. But I do want to say that Miss Influencer should be able to pay for her children that live with me.
Mm-hmm.
She brings like Rice Krispie treats and cookies, and that ain't no food. They need noodles. I don't know how to cook noodles.
I have one question. When she dropped these children off to you, did she say that she was never coming back to pick them up? Or did she say that this was a temporary situation?
She said, I am pursuing a career that requires me to travel a little.
Okay.
So I need you to watch the children while I do that. Well, of course, they're my son's children.
Right.
I'm going to watch the children. But no, she did not say that it was going to be this long and she was going to be gone.
Did your son tell you it was temporary?
Well, I don't like to bother him, with some of this stuff.
That wasn't my question. Did your son tell you that this was a temporary situation while they were, trying to sort things out?
The mother-in-law was completely aware of the father's military deployment and the associated childcare duties, which was a startling discovery. However, she is now revealing herself as a flagrant liar by pretending to be ignorant. In addition to being heartbreaking, this toxic conduct is disgusting. To win an argument, some family members will do whatever it takes to ruin others and cause drama. Do you think that things are getting intense now? The argument of the century is about to happen, so fasten your seatbelt.
Email that my almost husband, sent to his mom.
Could you stop saying that? And you have his email address, don't you? Don't you check his email? So you probably sent that email.
But how do you know?
Because that's the kind of person she is.
Come on, Mrs. Miller.
The email
Thank
states
you.
like if she could watch them while I travel, and you haven't heard her deny. I get them when I come back. It's never for longer than 5, maybe 7 days at a time. And if she wants to,
How much money have you given toward this? See how she talks? See, there's the real her. There's the real her coming out right now. Go ahead. Don't stop that crying. Just keep going like that.
Hold on. 1 second. You keep interrupting her.
That's because she be lying.
She did it to you too. So I can't just say that you're 100% at fault. You both are doing it. I don't see how y'all are going to be able to work together with these children if you can't even get a word in. Now, in this email, it is very clear what the intentions were. It is very clear that this was a temporary situation and you agree to help them.
She wrote that. I agree to keep my grandchildren. I don't want anybody else to have
That's what the email says.
I agree. I did agree.
Okay, so
I'll take that.
Mrs. Miller, I don't like to tell people what their intentions are, but it does not seem like you did anything here today other than to come and waste my time. Because you should not have filed a child support situation on her. You should not. It's
She's
very
the mother.
clear. It is very clear that this arrangement was for you to help not only her, but to help your son as well. And then if it's true what she also said, that she hasn't been able to communicate with her husband, he doesn't even know that you did this. I'm sorry, your son, her fiance, he doesn't even know that you did this. You think he's gonna be impressed to know that his mother did that to his fiance?
He'll understand.
No, that's not funny. This is not a joking matter. This is serious. Things like this is what makes it hard for families. Child support is hard enough on anybody. But to file it simply because you don't like the other person?
At last, the truth is revealed. In reality, the mother-in-law's complaint, which alleges she needs financial support, is a thinly disguised attempt to get even with the daughter-in-law. She is abusing the system for her own nefarious ends, driven by personal grudges. Her response to the judge's judgment, however, is the true showstopper. Let's just say you won't want to miss this amazing, entertaining meltdown.
Financial anything for the children from her to you.
And that's why I filed for child support.
Why
Right,
would
but
you just give me a chance? Like, I'm a good person.
Yo, that is a good
Your son
question.
loves me.
Miss Smith, let me ask the question, but I'm gonna piggyback off what she said. Why? Just give her a chance. It sounds like she really loves your son, and it sounds like her son really loves her too. So y'all should be working together as a family at this point.
That's what I've been trying to do.
Especially with him not being here. This is a really good opportunity for you, the two of you, to get to know each other.
But she's never here. She's traveling with that little new job.
Call her and you all sit down and have a conversation. Get to know each other. This is not the place to do it. This is where bitter feelings, all of those things come into place. This is not the court. This is not the court. This is not the place to be doing these types of things. All right? I'm going to deny your request, and I'm going to dismiss this case because you do not have a reason to ask for child support. It's very clear from this email that you knew what the situation was and you agreed.
The greatest reality check. The mother-in-law entered the courtroom expecting to be paid, but instead she left empty-handed and exposed, her toxic character on full show. This startling result serves as a sobering reminder of the concerning increase in toxic behavior in homes. Everyone loses when emotions and personal grievances take precedence over care and support for one another. Seeing this trend recur is heartbreaking. I appreciate you coming along as we explore the fascinating realm of court proceedings. Remember to subscribe, like, and enable notifications for more incredible court drama. Until the next time.